And a big deal it is. And here she is. She's back. I got one quick question for you. How are you?
Old. Really old, but so delighted to be back. Hello, it's been a real roller coaster in the last few days. We've had so many fabulous remarks from everyone. Thank yous for being so welcoming, and thanks to the whole I feel like I'm at the Tonys. Thanks to my producer and my manager and my this and my that. But the truth is, those of us who love Diamonique, those of us who truly are not interested in spending the big bucks, this is the stone for all of us. And truthfully, Rick, when it comes down to, it used to be you had to be going out fancy to wear these nice rings and necklaces and jewelry bracelets. And it used to be that you had to wait for your guy. Well, a lot of us don't have a guy, and some of us have a guy who snoozes on the sofa and says, oh, you buy it, you like it, it's yours, you got the money. So, ladies, it's all about us. Do it for you. And I am thrilled that we were able to bring back the famous heart ring, and we brought it back in other shapes because you asked for it.
Well, here's the story on that. It used to be called Kathy's ring. Thousands and thousands ordered, and here's what we're doing. Big deal price will not last. So I'm going to go through the choices, and Kathy can help us out here, because one is going to be this gold-plated, one's sterling silver. And it started with that iconic heart. What we're doing now, and what you wanted to do, is you wanted to listen to our viewers, and they wanted some different stones. So if you're adding to it, get ready, get set, because take a look at the shapes of what we have in our QVC big deal. We expect to get very, very busy in the phones. It can now be done in a round. Awesome. It can now be done in an oval. It can now be done in an emerald cut, which is absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Love it. And then if you want an update on that iconic heart, you can do that as well. There it is in the silver, and I'll just move this ahead so Quinny, our technical director, can show it off in that incredible gold. They did a great job with the gold plating on this.
It's beautiful gold. It's got that real clean look. It's not that yellowy look. And it comes in sizes 4 through 11, Rick. That was another thing. Everyone said, wait a minute, I don't wear a 5, I wear bigger than a 10. And ladies, if you're asking, what do I do if I'm a half size? What do I do if I'm a 6.5? Push up to the 7. It'll just be a little lighter on the finger, but it will not fall off. It's a wide band. It runs almost a 1/2 inch wide.
Got it.
So you're looking at something that's going to hug the finger. And this is the oval. And my friend Stacy is out there, and I know she said, I want the oval. I love that stone. And you know, there's a big return to ovals. Hearts are huge now because of famous pop rap star actress. Same last name as mine, more or less, with a little bit of a French twist. Levine. She got a heart. I'm not supposed to say that.
No, you're not.
No.
You're not legally allowed to say that.
Okay, then. Call me, we'll talk. She got a heart-shaped ring, and then you also have, and if I can, I'll just grab the round.
You grab.
The round is the...
You grab.
I'm grabbing. The round is the, hang on, where, I don't
and
have
by the
my
way,
glasses,
as you're doing
so I
this,
can't see
here comes Katya. The heart is most limited. So you're coming back. It's fantastic. I think maybe Katya's wearing the round. It looks great. It looks fantastic. It's 4 through 11.
Wow.
So sterling and 14 karat gold plated. What's rocking right now, Mr. Producer? Is it sterling or is it the gold choice? Because they're both going to be the same price. If you're loving it right now, you're loving most popular and the sterling. If you're shopping right now, tell me about the band, the iconic band. Where did that come from, Kath?
Well, many of you do know, some of you do not know, that back in 1974, I got engaged. And I very clearly wanted a big, bold ring. I did not want a small engagement ring. I ain't a little girl. So, you know, go big or go home. So I wanted a crisscross band. And I wanted a heart. Hearts were impossible, Rick. Nobody had a heart.
Right. In diamonds, it's impossible.
Impossible. So my guy had an uncle who had a cousin who had a friend out in Pittsburgh, and he sent me 3 stones. I picked the biggest one.
Got it.
It was like 6 carats. But he said to me, honey, it's yellow. It's not a yellow diamond. It's a dirty diamond. It's not a good one. I'm promising you, take this 2 carat. It'll be beautiful. So I took the 2 carat. They made the gold crisscross for me, and I got engaged in December of 75, or November of 75. And then we got married right after that in December of 75. And that was my ring forever. Now, the guy didn't last, but the ring did.
And that was your first, that's the first engagement of many that we could tell. She's got a ring for every engagement, which is really great.
Yeah, but you know, the truth is, a lot of ladies say, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that. I hated the guy. I didn't hate the guy, and I freaking love the ring. So I kept it, and what I did was I reset it in a necklace, and then I reset it in a bracelet, and then I reset it back in the ring. So the truth is, it's just been an enduring classic, and people love it because it's not an engagement ring. It is an anytime, everywhere ring. I have gotten the coolest letters on Facebook from women saying, I bought it when you brought it to QVC 35 years ago.
Wow.
I bought it.
And it looks great.
And I still
Do you have it? Call us at 1-800-395-1601. Say hello to Kathy Levine. She's back. She's back with a big deal. She is a big deal. You look fantastic, by the way. Look at that shot in the monitor there. You look great. You really, really...
You know, all my bones hurt. Every bone in my body. I get up in pieces. I fall out of bed like a lump of caca, and then I get up in pieces. But the only bone that hasn't been harmed is my funny bone. And that's what makes life great. Honest to goodness, I still like to laugh. I still like to make people laugh. And that's just my mantra. Get up, put a smile on, get out there, rock it, and have a little fun. And I know that people say, I don't have a lot of money for jewelry, and I get it. But if you're saying, you know what, I need to treat myself, I want something to make me feel good, I deserve it. I don't care if you just lost a bunch of weight, you got yourself a puppy, you got a job, you dumped a guy. If this is the I want to treat myself item, this truly is a great value. Sizes 4 through 11, 2-carat round, 2-carat oval, 2-carat heart, 1.5 emerald cut. And if you're saying why, because it weighs the same, it just looks different. It looks the same, it just weighs different. It's like looking at two kids in grade school, and they're both the same height, but one weighs 60 pounds, one weighs 80 pounds. It's the density. So it's 1.5 carats, but it's still the same size as all the others. And it is a beautiful step cut.
Guess what? In this show alone, what are we at now, right? A lot of people shopping right now. Yeah, 1,000 people are shopping right now. We're busy on the phones. Get yours in your size because of all these choices, yellow and silver. And then you've got the round, you've got the oval, you've got the emerald, and you've got the heart. And then you've got the choices of the metals. Not a lot to go around in each size. In fact, smaller and larger sizes, come on, don't wait. Give a little love to that cut of that emerald cut because it's really beautiful. It's a step cut. And you know the other thing about the size. Let's just talk, if somebody's in a certain part of their life, there's 65, 10,000 people turning 65 every day. They might want to get a new ring, and they shop around for a real diamond of this size. And it's like $10,000.
Easy.
Right?
Easy. And even if you go on those sites that are, you know, consignment, where somebody else is dumping their stone, you're still looking at huge prices. And I just feel that I want a lot of pretty things, not necessarily just one. I mean, if you want a diamond engagement ring, absolutely go for it. If somebody's willing to pay for it, you go for it. I'm all about diamonds. But when I'm shopping and I'm in the mood, you know, it used to be, Rick, we would buy a lipstick if we needed a pick-me-up. We'd buy a nail polish. Some ladies would go into the underwear store, buy a little pair of panties, and that was your pick-me-up. All of a sudden, the pick-me-up is a little piece of jewelry. But why not something that looks like diamond, that behaves like diamond, and truthfully lasts? People are telling me they have that ring that their mother gave them. A lot of ladies told me, like you just said, they've turned another milestone age and they are now heavier and their rings and their fingers have gotten bigger, and so they want another ring just to fit the new size. You know, if you started out as a 6 and now you're an 8,
Great point, right?
So be it.
You're gonna buy another diamond ring or have that thing sized. It probably costs you $50 to size a gold ring right now, right? Like you can do this now and have a brand new ring. So here I got a close-up shot of 4 of these. Gold and silver. And what you're loving is the oval and the heart. So right now, oval and heart. We're very busy on the phones. 2,000 ordered since we made it available. There's the heart. There's the oval. And I'll move that over. There's the heart. There's the oval. As you see. Okay, now it's only 700 remaining in that gold-plated in that heart. The iconic, classic Kathy ring. 700 of you can step up, can get it now while it's here. Go for it. Don't wait. It's brand new. It's a big deal indeed. The price will go away. One quick thing. I know you mentioned this off air, my friend. The inside of the ring, the finish of the ring. You want it. I mean, you're not only designing, you're wearing this thing. You want it to be comfortable.
Oh, there's no, listen, I wear this a lot. First of all, it tapers down at the bottom, so it's a very simple bottom. But what I want you to see is the inside. This is super smooth. Someone wrote me and said, did you hollow it out like cheap manufacturers do, and so it leaves rough edges? And I know exactly what you're talking about. The answer is no. This is smooth and comfortable, so when it goes on the finger, it just feels like second skin. It's so nice to wear. It's
just, and you know what the thing is? Look, our buyers, our design team, again, you went off to another career, one of 7 careers, I think, like 22 years ago. Look about this. How many rings literally have stood the test of time? That design that is truly a classic. It's called an icon ring for a reason.
Yep.
So there are certain things that are trends, they come and they go. Okay, this color's in the bust this year, next year, not so much. Not the case with this design, Kathy Levine.
I think a beautiful stone is forever, just like a diamond.
Great.
And I think people want to choose their shapes. Not everyone's a heart nut like I am. I have a friend who said she's been dying for an oval. She absolutely was not going to buy a real diamond. She said, you know, I'm a working woman. I've got kids. I have payments. I got things to do. I want a ring. And she said, for $50, this is killer. So I know she immediately picked up her oval. But I have so many people who've just said, I have always loved it, and now I have a chance to get it in a different shape, a different metal, get it for the first time. I remember my mom, listen, Rick, there are women who tell me they were nursing babies when I came on the air back in 1986.
That's kind of awesome.
Those babies are 36 years old. What does that make me? Methuselah. That makes me older than dirt, for Pete's sake. Gee.
She's back. She's back.
Jay.
Do you know that we did the 50/50 tour in 1995? We went to dinner after one of these shows. I have no idea what state it was. I distinctly remember you at dinner. You looked across the table at a woman who was wearing a monster rock. And you were looking at it, and it was like, you had to do it. Is that a diamond? Is that a Diamonique? And the fascinating thing is you weren't sure. And she wasn't sure when she looked at your hand. So let's just, because let's talk about Diamonique and how realistic this is done, right?
You know, I play tennis about 5 days a week, and I've told you how I play tennis. It's sick. You know, it's senior tennis at...
You're not Chrissy Everett.
I ain't even Chrissy Everett's grandma. And, you know, you get in position and you stand there and then you see the ball go by and you go, oh, was that mine? Oh, and then you see another one go by, you say, good shot. You don't hit anything, you just stand there. When you check your tracker at the end of the game, you've had 9 steps, nothing. But my point is, I wear my tennis bracelet, which is coming up in June. This is the Princess Cut Square tennis bracelet.
That's
this is
great.
coming in June. I wear my bracelets all the time. And I wear earrings, and I wear these 2 necklaces, these signature necklaces, the 7 stone, the sparkler, and then the butterfly. And all the guys laugh, and they call me Diamond Lil. They don't know. They say, girl, you got some gems on there. And I say, don't I? They say, wow, your old man must treat you right. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I buy the jewelry in this house. I'm the one that spends the money. But you know what? It's money that is so well spent.
You check your tracker and you had 9 steps.
9 steps.
That's the line of the show.
I'm telling
Let's go
you.
through this again. Let me take you through this. Use, guess what? Since we made it available, 3,000 ordered, 2,000 in this show. If you want it in the iconic heart, it's called the icon ring for a reason. 600 remaining in the gold. That's incredibly well gold plated, finished on the inside. It's all about the band and the size of that iconic stone. Brought it back. We brought it back in an oval, never been done before. We brought it back in this emerald, never been done before. Gorgeous emerald.
That's a steep. People think it looks like a radiant cut. It is, in fact, a step cut. It goes down like when you look in the water and you put ripples with a stone. It's a very beautiful stone.
Look at the refraction, the dispersion, the bending of light in the round, and now, zoom, there it is. There it is in the silver. You love that as well. If you'd like it in the oval now, great, but that heart is going quickly in the silver as well. Kathy's back, 1,200 remaining. There it is in the oval. That is the emerald cut, and there is the iconic round. Back, it's new, it's fresh, it's exciting, and it's affordable. I don't know what act of Congress we had to have passed and let her back in the building, but she's back, funnier than ever, looking great.
That's funny.
It's $12.38. $12.38. That less than the tank. You can't get a tank of gas for $49.